This is Aaron. I've known him since secondary school for about 7 years.
What features are the best? Browse.
So today we need to upgrade his keyboard. This started one day when I was just chilling in Discord and he popped in. So we were just doing the basic catch up, but who cares, until I heard him type. So I asked him about his keyboard and what switches they are. After all this, he sent me a photo of the keyboard and said that his spacebar was broken. So I told him that I could fix it for him, but I planned a little something more than that, which brings us back to the video. I'm going to be changing the switches and the keycaps as a surprise. So yeah, so let's get started by cleaning this bad boy. This is the Techwear full-sized keyboard. It's called the Phantom RGB and of course it has brown switches. So we're gonna start off by removing all of his keycaps. Dude, that's disgusting, dude. Oh my god. Next up, we can start removing the devil's spawn from the keyboard. It was stated that it was a hot swappable keyboard, but removing switches was hard. It was really hard. It took me 1 full hour just to remove everything. After removing all of the switches, this was what my switch puller looked like. This is what it's supposed to look like. So this keyboard just sucks. Moving on, we can start removing the screws to get the plate and the PCB out of the keyboard. And this was when I realized that the plate was stuck to the PCB, like literally unremovable, so I had to clean it with the PCB on. Now it's time for our brand new switches. I got a box of Fika tactile switches. They are not browns, but they are not holy pandas because they are... One thing to note is that I only managed to grab a pack of 70 instead of the 110 because it was sold out. But he doesn't really use the other side of his keyboard, so it doesn't really matter. So as I mentioned before, they are not browns, but they are not real holy pandas. They are... So we're gonna loop one and see the difference between the switches. The one on my right is a stock switch and the one on my left is loop. So here is how the stock switch sounds like. And now for the looped one. So clearly the loop one sounds better, so it's time to loop them all. As for the stabilizers, I loop them with super loop. After all the lubing, we are ready to throw in all our switches. As I mentioned before, this PCB really sucks. If you want a good hot swap keyboard, get a RK61 hot swap. I hate my life, I regret doing this. As for our keycaps, I went with a Sakura themed keycap set, which I think looks really good on the black. Aaron. Jaeger.
Hey.
So are you ready for your new keyboard?
So Aaron, this is your final keyboard. Hey, what's up? Hey, damn cool, the Japanese letter. Toss to the camera.
Give your toss to the camera. Okay, very nice.
Underpaid actor. Very nice keyboard. Thank you, Luis. I'm Aaron Yao.